Alright guys, welcome to another video. I'm going to show you guys a 1-minute scalping strategy using CRT. Now this is going to be based on the one candlestick strategy. Now most of you guys have been requesting me to do a scalping video based on the CRT pattern, and I'm going to show you guys how you can do this. It is the same principle basically. So if you're new and you're not subscribed, please do subscribe to the channel, give a like on the video, and guys, let's push forward. Also guys, before we go forward, you can start your funding journey by using Leveraged today. Leveraged is a platform that I have been using guys to get myself funded, and you guys have seen me get payouts from Leveraged, at least one payout so far. You can use the link in the description to get started with Leveraged. You can actually get started with as low as $8.88. It's a very simple way for you to get started with your trading. So guys, use the link in the description, get yourself started with Leverage today and get yourself going towards funding. So here to trade the CRT model, it's very easy. What you're going to do is you're going to mark in a downtrend. For example, if the market was going down like this and you are looking for a reversal trade using CRT, what you do is you wait for this kind of formation here. You want to wait for the next candle that closes to be bullish, and you want to wait for this bullish candle's low or the lower wick, or some people call it the lower shadow or the wick, to cross below that red candle's low or the wick like this. Okay, so this is the CRT formation right here. So once you see this happening, and to scalp on the 1-minute chart or 2-minute chart, you need to see this happening on the 15 minutes chart or time frame. So once this happens, then what I want you to do is I want you to mark that previous candle's close like this, the bullish candle's close, and then you mark the bullish candle's low like this. Okay, so after you've done this on the 15 minutes chart, make sure you've drawn this correctly, and then you have a tradable zone in between those two lines like this. Okay, so this zone here, you can make it any color you want, like make it gray, and then you go down to the 1-minute chart to look for trades. Now you look for trades when you see a pullback inside of this zone or close to it like this. Then you look for a continuation up, because this is a reversal set up to go bullish. This is a very high probability reversal set up to go bullish. So this is what you'll be looking for on the 15 minutes chart. On the 1-minute chart, you want to look for a pullback inside of this zone for you to look for long trades. So I am going to take you guys onto a bar replay. I show you guys exactly how to do this on the 1-minute chart. This is going to be the best scalping strategy you will ever see on YouTube. Guys, also show some support, give a like on this video, subscribe to the channel, and also comment down below with your questions. All right guys, so you can see here we have a reversal pattern here which has created a CRT model. So we see that this was a bearish market going down, and then we see this last red candle's low being taken out by that green candle, as you can see right here, to form the CRT model, reversal model. So what we're going to do now is we are going to mark that bullish candle, and we mark its close on top here like so, and we are going to mark its low like so. If you want to know how to do the markings, you can go and check my one candlestick strategy playlist on the channel right here. You will see very many videos showing how to do all these markings properly, right? And then you're going to move this zone forward and have a space between that zone and the candle you're marking, so that you have space for the next candle to pull back in. So once this is done, we want to go down to the 1-minute chart, and then we can be able to do a bar replay. Okay, so this is the 1-minute chart. So on the 1-minute chart, what we are looking for is we are looking for any pullbacks inside of this area here for us to look for buying opportunities. Right now, we can also do one thing: we add a moving average. But before we do that, I want you to see that this red line here is the line that shows the low of the previous red candle, this blue line here. So you can see that this creates a liquidity grab or liquidity sweep. On the next green candle on the hard time frame, which is the 15-minute chart, creates a liquidity grab below that candle's low and then creates a reversal. So this strategy incorporates also smart money concepts, by the way. If you're trading smart money concepts, this strategy can make a lot of sense to you, right? So we're waiting for a pullback there, but before we do that, we can also add a moving average, right, of the period 20. It has to be 20. I've seen this strategy works well with a 20 period moving average like this on the chart. So we want to also see candles pull down below the moving average. Then the next candle that breaks above the moving average is going to be our trigger candle. Remember, this is a 1 minute scalping strategy using CRT models and a one candlestick strategy. Also here on the 1 minute chart, on the 1 minute time frame, you can use a Fibonacci. If we create a high, we can just draw a Fibonacci from this low here to a high. Let's assume this is the high. We can draw it to that high and then wait for the market to come down to the golden zone. But since we've not yet made a high, we just hold Fibonacci at that point. So let's play along and see what happens. Okay, so the market goes beyond the zone. We be patient and wait. Okay, now it comes below, wait. Okay, that candle has broken below the moving average. Now also we can draw a Fibonacci from here to that high because the high has been created. You can see, you can draw the Fibonacci to there. Now the Fibonacci here comes to the 38.2. The market comes to the 38.2 level of Fibonacci, and then it goes and breaks above. If it breaks above the moving average, will take a trade. If it doesn't and it continues down to the golden zone, even better. But let's wait and see what happens. Okay, so that candle that breaks above the moving average after it rejects the 38.2 Fibonacci retracement level is our trigger entry. Also, if it had come to this golden zone, it would be a better retracement for a long trade. But even the 38.2 is okay. It also works. So we'll take a trade right here on the 1 minute chart, and our stop loss is going to be at the previous lows. Previous lows are this area right here. This is our previous low right here. So our stop loss is going to just be a few pips at that level right there. And then we are going to be targeting the previous high for scalping. If you want to be in and out, that will be like 3 to 4 minutes you're out of this trade. Or if you want to hold a little bit longer for a 1 to 2, that can also work. So let's see if this plays out. I really don't know how this will play out, but let's see how this plays out, right? Let's see. Right, the market pulls back, hits our stop loss, right? You can see what I meant there, right? So it pulls back, hits our stop loss, and it is still below the moving average. This moving average here, period 20. Let me make it a bit thicker so that you guys can be able to see that line properly, right? So that blue line, you can see the price has come back below it, hit our stop loss, and then you see where it has come to. It came exactly to the golden zone for Fibonacci. So here, once we see the market break above the moving average again, we will take a trade. Also, you can set a pending order at the golden zone for Fibonacci if you are a person who is like that and you are so OCD about it, right? But here, we just wait for the market to come above the moving average to take another trade. Let's see. Okay, let's see. Just wait. Okay, so that is the candle. That is the candle which gives us our second entry right here, and our stop loss this time is going to be below this wick here because that is the low. So pull this below that wick like that. Okay, and then we'll target still a 1 to 2, right? You can target a 1 to 2, but you can also target a 1 to 3 if you want to recover this and be up 1 to 2 and avoid taking so many trades. Remember, this is on the 1 minute chart, so these trades play out really fast, right? Each of those candles is 1 minute long, right? So we'll just play that and see how that goes. Let's just increase the speed and see what happens. Okay, so we had a pull back down, and then now we see some momentum. We see the market go up. Let's pull this back here and see. So here you are actually trading on the 1 minute time frame, right? And you can see that this trade goes and hits a 1 to 3. So with this 1 to 3, you recover the 1R that you lost here, and then you're up 2R, as you can see. So also what I didn't show you here is that every time you see the market pull back down below the moving average and inside of this gray zone right here, every time you see that happen, you wait for the next candle to break above there so that you can add a trade. So for example, in this case, we would have added another trade on this candle here like this, and then would use the same stop loss right here and the same take profit right there. So here you would have 2 trades running. You can see those are 2 trades running. Now here also you see the market breaks again below. Let me zoom in and you see this red candle breaks below and then that green candle breaks above. So you can add another trade right there, use the same stop loss down here and use the same take profit up here like this, right? So you'll have 3 trades all running. Now you can see that if all the 3 trades hit the take profit like they did here, you will have a 2R, a 3.5R and a 3R. So that will be 6.5 plus 2, that will be 8.5R in one setup. I believe you guys have seen how this strategy works here. So guys, that is it. Without wasting time, that is how you use the CRT model plus the 1 candlestick strategy to scalp on the 1 minute chart. This strategy can help you change the trajectory of your trading from being a losing trader to seeing some profitability in the market. Remember guys, as you watch this, don't take any information as financial advice. It's just my technique of trading that I'm sharing with you guys here for free. What I want you guys to do for me is I want you to go and join my free Telegram, go and follow me on Instagram, and also follow me on TikTok. All the links are in the description. Guys, I'll see you in the next video. Thank you for watching. Peace and out.